Boo! This is Jilly Bling. How are you? You ready for Halloween? A little bit of Halloween fun fold. Ooh, did you see that? Yes. So, cottage wreaths. So I have to admit, I'm not much of a Halloween card giving person. But many times stampers say, what about Halloween? So I know a lot of people are. And I go through this each year where it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. But then when I make it, I love it. I love these cards. So I'm going to be using Cottage Wreaths. And this is in the annual catalog. And usually when I look at this bundle, I think, okay, wreaths, I'm thinking maybe Christmas or maybe fall. But there is a spider on there. And I'm like, well, this can be Halloween. And I made it Halloween. Throughout the year, this is in the mini catalog. Trick or Treat is perfect for this card. Cottage Wreaths, and these dies are great. So these little ones up here cut out little leaves, or the little branches, the little pine branches. These cut out leaves all amongst themselves, and it's like a little, very detailed, delicate little leaf. These cut out these oak leaves. This branch cuts out, I think it's the, this one right here. The one we're using today cuts out this twiggy branch. This cuts out the holly. This cuts out the berries. That cuts out the acorn. But then there's more. Cuts out, if you were to stamp the bow, it cuts that out. And then these, you're like, well, what's the difference in them? This one is a little bit more bold. This one perfectly goes on top of it. And this one is a little bit more delicate. It cuts out each of the little leaves with a hole in the center. And it's great for layering. So that's a lot in one bundle. Or I think at this point it's dies are separate from stamp sets. So what Stampin' Up! Does is the first time they release it, it's a bundle. Put it together, save 10%. And then if it makes it to the next catalog, they sell the stamp set by itself and the dies by itself, which is fine because they're great together. Okay, so we'll do that. That Meadow dies. I love this die set. This is for just the tag. This adorable little tag right here. And it kind of doesn't hold the word boo, but it's close enough. Okay, you ready for that? Did you see that? And it's so easy. Okay. So we went through those. Let me show you these, and then I'll show you just a few other things. Okay, so there's this one, which we've probably seen like 3 times. There's this one, and I was trying to make this look like a moon, and I thought the wreath does not belong over the moon, but somehow I just like it. This one, this is straight up and down on the side, 3 black branches going up. This one is a little bit more down on this side. Different paper in the background, different paper all around. This is the Them Bones designer paper, and this is an online exclusive. One side is gray and black, and the other side is black and white. We could use black and white all the time. So this is still more of that Them Bones paper. Oh, and this one, see my spiders? I took a fine point Sharpie and I gave them little lines. And I think I want to do that on today's. Okay, then there's this one with the bow down at the bottom. This one, I have to admit, I got carried away. But you know, you never know. Someone might like this and just like this one best. You never know. Okay, and then this one is a little different. The moon is different color. And if you can, tell me which moon you prefer. Do you prefer the smoky slate with starry sky and basic gray sponging, which is what we'll do today? Or do you prefer, I think I might be leaning more toward the lemon lolly, pumpkin pie, Cajun craze. But let me know which moon you prefer. They have a very different feel. And today's paper is going to be more in the cool tones. Okay. Phew. Today's project. So over here I have a pile of important stuff. These just came in. These are glow in the dark bats and ghosts. And I just have one package. So I'll put one of these on. Hopefully someone will take it into the dark and they'll say, oh, it glows. But I just have the one package, which is a shame because they're on back order now. I keep trying to order them. But those are real cute. We'll put one of these on. Classic matte dots, and they come in black, basic gray, vanilla, and white. We'll be using those on the spider and the bow. These are today's papers. And you know me and my templates. For this card, we need 13 pieces. We need 2 moons, one for the top and then the one for the inside, a wreath, a bow. There's 4 of these dies, so it's just one crank through, 4 little black leaves, this stamped, a boo tag, spider, and this, which is the mechanism to make that one piece flop in and out. 13 pieces, and I have them all done. But we are going to use smoky slate. For the spiders, white. For the black leaves, black. The bow, Cajun Craze. And the boo, pumpkin pie. And I got those from the back of the paper. Okay. Boy, I have stuff all over here. This is where the card originated. So this was from Judy Perkins, and I participate in a swap, the Carolyn swap, and we always have a little bit of a theme, and this was what Judy sent. So isn't it cute? But it's the same thing. We're just using circles. Very, very cute, Judy. I love this. Cottage Wreaths is in the annual catalog on page 39, and the dies are on page 163. Okay, let's go. Let's do this thing. So if you're like, oh, that fold, that's tricky. It isn't. Just fold it in half. Then fold the top in half again. That's all that's to it. And I'll put all the paper cut sizes on my blog, and my blog is jillybling.com. Okay, so put these papers on. See, it's black and white. I have the papers right here. So this paper is, and I'll put links on my blog for all the products used. 12 by 12 black and white designs. That's not all that descriptive. Oh, this package is brand new. And then, Them Bones. This is called Them Bones 12 by 12 paper. I think this package is new too. Well, I'll probably be needing it. I have to get into it. I've seen so many cute things done with these panels. Paper. I need those. I always need my snips. Okay, so did you know that on the back they say what colors to use, which is exactly what we're doing. Look at these. Fun, fun stuff. Recognize that. We'll be using this one today. These are little bats. That's fun. I think I cut this paper, but I didn't even use it because I know whoever gets this piece right here is going to feel like they scored. So I didn't even use it because I know it's so perfect. This one, I really like that one. That's cute too. And some of these papers, because they're background, I stamp boo on them or spiders on them. I don't know that I used this one. Use that one. And even though this looks black, it's more like a charcoal because it has bats on it, but you could stamp boo and spiders on here and they show up just a little bit. Oh, this paper is for right here. And this paper, if you look at the words, the B is upside down. So if you're trying to figure out which way it goes, because the first time I saw this, it was a little bit later than I'm usually in my room, and it was confusing me. But just look for the exclamation after the words, then you'll know which side is right. Right side up and wrong side up. Right side up and wrong side down. You know what I mean. Okay, let's build this. Oh, this one, I think it wants spiders. Spiders in there. But I have a tendency to make them too busy, so let's see how it goes. And you'll see how easy and quick this goes together. Well, maybe because I have my 13 pieces already cut out. They're all cut out, ready to go. This paper is perfect for Halloween because of the gray on it. And look at this, starry sky. Okay. And this piece is for the mechanism. So this, just like the card base, is easy. Fold it in half. And this piece is 1 inch by 4 inches. Okay, and then take this one, fold it in half again, right to the middle. Okay, just so you can see the shape. Now I'm going to fold it in half. So the ends are right here. I'm going to put glue on here. I did do quite a few samples, huh? Glue on here. So this part is connected. This is where the fold is. And now I'm just going to put it right about in the center. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay, dry. Now I'll put these pieces on. See, this always confuses me. Maybe everyone else is good with it, but it's confusing because of that upside down B. Okay. Oh, this one shouldn't go on yet. Oh, that's not good. It's going to work still, though. See, don't do what I did. That was a whoops. Okay, so this piece here, it gets stuck down again. I needed to have the pumpkin pie piece on first. Okay, now it can stick. Okay, so I'll cut 2 circles in smoky slate with stylish shapes, and then stamp the wreath in Memento on the white. Oh, and I have something to show you about cutting out the wreaths. Okay, so in the stamp box, in the case, look at this little arrow right here and little arrow right there. You're like, okay, that looks like a typo, but it isn't. It is on this wreath. There is a little notch. Here, I'll hold this up quick. Just a minute. See this little notch right here? And it has that same little arrow on it. So that means that this notch lines up with that notch, right like that. Oh, I'm doing it upside down. And it perfectly fits. So, if I was smart, I would have well, I should just do it over. There we go. So I have a little pink spot right there on my stamp, and that tells me where the notch is. Did I mess it up again? Okay. My notch is going to be right here. This is how I should have done it. That's where the notch is. That's what happens when you rush. Okay, so right there, here's the pink spot. Now, this should go notch, notch, close enough. That's close right there. Is that right? That looks good. Yes, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to cut that out now. So here's my pieces. Okay, and I'm going to sponge these. I'll start out with that, making the moon effect. Let me show you the purple one, the starry sky. So this is smoky slate, starry sky, and basic gray. Starry sky, basic gray, so take a swoosh, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And when you have splotches like that, that's what the moon naturally does. So don't worry if you have heavy areas and lighter areas. Like that's a heavy area. I love me some blending brush. So when I put the wreath on, it's going to look really white. And if you want, I'll hold up the sample of the other one done with the smoky slate, like this combination of the moon color. I put a little bit of blending brush in both of the colors on it to kind of soften up the stark white of it. See how my wreath is not bright white? That's really strong. And I think it looks good. But on these, I practiced a bit. This has no sponging on the white wreath. This one has sponging. I was trying to match the color of my moon on the white wreath. And this one just has light sponging on both of the colors, random spots on the white wreath. And I don't know. Let's see. That is kind of stark, huh? Okay. Let's see how much is left on the blending brush. Maybe it should just all be kind of gray. How about that this time? Okay, and then the same with the spider. Just a little bit of color. Okay. Okay, let's assemble this. So the wreath can get 4 little dimensionals. And which one? I think this one, oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, that was a little, because this is going to cover up a lot of it. Okay, it could go on this one. Then that gets put onto here. It's going to go from right about there all the way over. I'm going to put that right in the middle. And right now I'm looking at how much is here should equal how much is there. Okay, this one will go inside in just a minute. So the spider, this one I had to kind of drop in down. That's nice. Oh, this one is good. That one's classic. Let's just do that. Right in the middle of the wreath. It is a Halloween card. Right there. Okay, and then to build the little bow and greenery, the grayery, it's not green. Put it right here. Glue, 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 glue. And a dimensional. And a dimensional. Okay, got that. Now the bow, cute, cute, cute. I'm going to put glue just in the middle. I probably should figure out where I want my string. I might have to pull this up. This seems to be the theme today. So here's my boo, and it has a little hole in it. And this is the In Color twine pack. But I think this goes perfectly. I know that they're different colors. That's Cajun Craze, and I think this is copper clay. But it's right in the right tones. Come on. That's what I say to Bo. Come on, come on. He's just used to it. It's really cute when Tony won't want to hear me say this. When Tony says it, come on, come on. It's like a boy shouldn't be talking like that, but that's okay. It's cute. Yeah, I think this should go underneath here. I can hang right to there. Okay, just stay, just like that. And I'll put a dimensional underneath this one side of the bow to hold it in place. You just stay right there. Trap that twine in place. Okay, and that needs a dimensional. That's a little crazy. Okay, it's looking good. Now just, where should these go? What is that white? Oh, that's the wreath under there. That's really white. Okay, maybe it needs a black. Yes, that's what it needs. With the leaf covering it up right there. I had to pull it out and put glue on it though, but I need a plan. Okay, that's it. Now so I don't disturb them, and I stick them down. I'll stick that down better in just a minute. Yeah, that white little dot, don't like that showing. This leaf right here, that's going to cover it. Maybe. Okay. And you notice I'm not putting any glue on the very last leaf because I kind of like it sticking up. It makes it look 3D. Oh, I need to do my little spider, it's not really a web, the spider drop down thing with the Sharpie. Okay. Okay, they could stick up. So with this, see, I should do this in the morning when I'm full of caffeine. Just a little oot, dot, dash, oot. Okay. And do you think we should decorate, like put boo or spider in them? I think it might be kind of distracting. I'm really liking how Smoky Slate, Starry Sky, Basic Gray looks with this combo. Okay. Well, maybe a few spiders on here. And some of them, see, that's kind of cute. Trick or treat. Trick or treat at the bottom with spiders. Yeah, this one I got crazy. Kind of looks like a wreath with spiders on it and boos on it. I do like this moon though. And, oh, just boo. See, that's cute. Okay, how about trick or treat and spiders? I don't want to put the spiders out here because when I close it up, if the spiders are here, it's like, oh, it's really busy. Like, see this one? It's kind of busy over there. This one is way too busy. Yeah, I went a little crazy on that one. Still cute though. Okay, so trick or treat at the top, spiders on the inside with Sharpie. Okay, so that's my light spot. Trick or treat in Memento. Oh, but I have that little white spot. Okay, I'm going to try to cover it up. Can I get lucky? Trick or treat. Okay. No, but that's okay. Spiders. And I really do not like spiders. The more I put on some of those cards, it's like, this is getting creepy. I really do not like spiders. Even the good ones. I'm going to cover that up, but I don't know that. Well, when in doubt, give it a try. So if I have trick or treat on there, I have my little spot. Let me see how disrupting this will be. It's kind of cute. You could still tell what it says. Okay. We're on fire. We're getting it. Okay, so the ziggle zaggle. I'll do a ziggle dot just kind of random. This one needs one too, huh? Then, if ever your letters didn't stamp very good, I think that the paper said, I have enough ink on me with that blending brush. You can always take a Sharpie and just do the center of the stamped area that came out a little bit too light. Because if you try to get it right up against the edge, there's no way that you could be as perfect as the stamped image. So just filling it in on the inside makes it look a lot better. So look at the difference from Trick compared to Or Treat. That looks a lot bolder, darker. Oh, even this little spider here. I think the paper is saying, I have enough ink on me. I can't handle any more. I always keep a Sharpie in my little basic supplies for stuff like this. Almost done. Okay, that's it. That's it. That spider going through there, that's fine. Okay, so to attach this piece, oh, and then we have to do a few embellishments. I will put glue right onto this part here. I'll make sure you can see it. Like the little shelf, the chair. Right on here. And you know, even though I pulled that piece up, it's working just fine. And I probably should not have put much glue up here. I'll show you why. I think it's going to peek through. Oh, okay, so when you put this piece on, you would just think, oh, put it right in the middle. But I want to make sure that it somewhat aligns with this top piece. So I'll put it on right where I think it should go. My Trick or Treat is right. Put it right up into the corner. But before I really stick it down, make sure it sticks. See how it's just a little bit low? I'm going to scooch it up a bit, hopefully. That's better. But when you look in here, you could tell that it's scooched up just a little bit, but you can hardly tell that it's scooched up. I think it's more important for these to line up rather than this circle being low. That wouldn't be so good. Okay. Classic matte dots. And I'll use a black one, big, and a black one, little. Black one, big, right in here, and black one, little. These spiders are just too realistic. Put it right in the middle. I tried putting the matte dot up high, down low. It's better just right in the middle. I think that's it. So what do you think? It's really cute, huh? And this is all you just write your name right down here and you're done. See, you don't have to say a lot. If you want to say a lot, you could put a sticky in there and just tuck it underneath. Okay, that's it for today's project. Boo! Thanks for watching. Bye.